Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader, and we're just working on main mission stuff, so we're going to Grantis to hopefully help them with the invasion of the Drukhari. I don't know if I was actually supposed to wait for them to ask for help, but we're not going to. Yeah, we actually could use a little bit more Xenotech, so let's just put this on a winter scale planet. I'm sure that's not a problem. And let's head to the governor's camp. We've got to be getting close to being done with Chapter 2. I wonder if we're going to get in trouble with Winter Scale. Before the end of the game, we've got to come into conflict with him, I feel like. Do we feel like that's inevitable? I don't know. Maybe not. We are ready for any orders, Lord Captain. Okay, so that's somewhere up there. Gotcha.
I always keep
that might
my
just be a
open.
that might be a shortcut back to our ship. Uh-oh. The Xenos got to the runaways before we could. I doubt any of them are still alive. The body is lying face down, its crooked fingers clinging to the ground. This woman had her spine broken, then she was allowed to crawl in the vain hope of escape. The dead noblewoman is staring at the sky with unblinking eyes. Her fingers have been thoroughly broken. A tangle of intestines lies atop her slashed abdomen. Man, why do they specifically go for the fingers? Split the man's thorax open and turned his ribs inside out. Corpse is missing its eyes, nose, and lips. Judging by the maimed mouth, the teeth and tongue were also torn out before death. Whew. These Drukhari are not very nice.
Is there money to be made?
The imprint of torment and fatigue has been left upon this world. The mark of my dark cousins is so stark it cannot be anything but a trap. Okay, fair warning. I mean, we're still going to end up falling into it, but... The face and hands are twisted in a paroxysm of death throes. The victim's last moments were full of torment. Dark cousins, meaning the Xenos that repel even their own repellent kind? My weapon will be put to use here. We're going to have to keep an eye on her hit chances, Argentas. Now that we've got
your wits about you.
The heavy bolter back on her. Because we switched to the other one that took 4 shots instead of 8 because it technically had higher damage, but...
Rise to the
We've
top,
got some bonuses we're getting from some
dust.
stuff, and the other bolter also had better hit chances.
See? Right there.
Too hard for a simple monkey?
No need to be rude about it, Yet. We just ask whoever's good at what to do their thing, you know? No shade. She's like all the shade, monkey. Well then.
At last. You took your time coming to meet me, monkey.
Miraz High, the Xenos in ornate black armor, turns his head to you. His thin, pale face is covered in tattoos and blood spatters. After a moment, his thin lips stretch into a crooked, unpleasant smile. Monkey. A couple of seconds pass before you realize that the elucidator is silent. The Xenos is addressing you in low Gothic.
Hold your foul tongue, abomination. Such filth will not use that tone with the Emperor's chosen.
Abelard is white with fury. You tell him, Abelard.
Why? I sent an invitation by way of the cattle that dwelt on this world. And the chosen has so obediently appeared. How are my words anything but the truth?
How disappointing. This clearly isn't Erimeris, the Cabal's Archon, whom we had the displeasure of meeting on Verbos 6. Once again, we are dealing with a pawn instead of the true root of the problem.
The little monkey remembered the Archon's name. Such a clever thing you are. You might just make a good pet after you've been properly trained and stripped of your misplaced arrogance. One of my soft-bodied kin. What meager offering tempted you to lower yourself to attending these animals? Or does their company remind you of being among your lost brothers and sisters?
What do you know about my brothers and sisters, Dark One?
Only her wide eyes betray her dismay and anger.
Only that they wander blind and helpless, robbed of their home and hope. Oh, but why am I telling you this? Isn't it your duty to watch over your kin, outcast?
Okay. Do we talk some shit? I do want to ask for Yurliet's sake. What do you know about Yurliet's kin?
Perhaps I was mistaken, and it is not my craft-dwelled cousin who follows you. Perhaps it is you who serves her.
We're just friends.
Why would a monkey concern himself with the fate of those you call Xenos? Do you not consider them, us, your mortal enemies?
I know how heavily this mystery weighs on Yurliet. I wish to lighten her burden. Yurliet's keen gaze pierces you, emotions flash across her face in quick succession, and a spark of light appears in her eyes.
So you do serve her. Very well. There is something I can tell you, Eliot, after I am done with these monkey. Step out of my way.
No, Dark One. That will not come to pass.
I would have a hard time believing she would ever side with him, considering that these are like grave enemies to her people as well, the Eldari. But part of me does wonder if there's a chance, if we had been ruder to her throughout this period of time, if she would allow that.
Your hesitation speaks volumes, Xenos.
Heinrich's voice is icy with contempt. Are you talking to Yurliet? There was no hesitation. She was pretty clear.
Then I have nothing to say to you. There is deplorably little to distinguish you from the rest of your dull-witted species. And yet, monkey. And yet you are different. After all, you are from the caste of their rulers, are you not? Rogue trader. That is what they call you. Well then, rogue trader, since you nevertheless deigned to come to this meeting, tell me your little secret. How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance? Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin have always enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
Okay.
That thing is perceptive.
You hear the undercurrent of worry in Heinrich's murmur. Why is there the worry? The person who's giving us the information we need is coming from the Inquisition, right? Or at least one of the eyes of the Inquisition, because it's the guy who's giving Heinrichs a bunch of information at our capital planet. So is the implication maybe that they know what the Drukhari are doing in a little bit more detail than they always let on? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Do not play the fool, rogue trader. The monkey know when their world or vessel is due for reaping. The monkey hide or attempt to bare their teeth. Somehow, the monkey know what we know, and I suspect that the search for this leak ought to start with you. After all, it was with you that this series of setbacks began.
It's aggravating, is it not, having someone best you at your own game?
You think too highly of your deeds, however insignificant they may be.
We're quite a bit smarter than we look.
And? That's it? Just an assertion that your kind are not as brainless as you appear to be? This answer does not satisfy me. I will tell you this, monkey. I know you might be lying to me, or you might even be unaware of who is guiding your hand. In any case, I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you too have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff. My forces against yours, once and for all. You wander among the stars, so you must know of this place. An ancient reach, where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain. Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
Cinerus Maleficum. Not so fast, I answered your questions. You answer mine. Ooh, awareness test succeeded. The Xenos lowers his head pensively, but what catches your attention is something else. A barely noticeable twitch of his finger in his armored gauntlet. He is signaling to someone standing behind you.
Very well. Amuse me.
There's water behind me. What? Oh yeah, let's ask about the suns. Are you and your band the ones responsible for stealing the suns?
Stealing the sun? The Drukhari are capable of that and much more, monkey. Gamora bathes in the light of 3 stars stolen by my kin. But if you think I had a hand in this or any other theft of suns, you are mistaken.
3 suns for one system? Damn, getting greedy. I keep hearing about an Archon. Who is that?
Mistress of the Cabal, whose hunting grounds lie in this region of real space. It was she who ordered her subjects to gut monkey worlds in order to replenish the supply of meat in the cages of her arenas.
Jesus, okay.
Something isn't right here. An Archon wouldn't miss an opportunity to lead a raid and revel in the violence and pain herself. What is she planning? Is this a distraction to mask her true intentions? Or an attempt to get rid of her subordinate?
Okay.
I suppose I should not have expected anything compelling from a monkey. Your questions breed boredom. The conversation is over.
Meaning that this group that she sent out, maybe she doesn't want them to return. Is that the implication there? So maybe when we go and fight this guy, I wonder if he's gonna be betrayed by his own people or something? I don't know. I have another question. I knew I wouldn't get all the questions. Yeah, oh, he ran out?
I'll revel in this massacre.
Hey, we got a level up. Okay, started pretty far back. You have a lot of movement, so you'll be able to get where you need to go if you need to. You go there. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be a little awkward, but you can move to a better spot. Maybe? Kind of? Not really? You can still move after going this movement, right? Yeah. Because this isn't considered an attack even though it does damage. Okay, getting that guy is a little awkward. There we go.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Woe to you!
Okay, that'll have to do.
You call this a strike?
Chance of killing, so let's go for it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Shit.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
More surrounded than I realized. Okay. Can you shoot him? Sure can. Precision shot. Marked.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet. Are you moving? No more. If it serves your cause.
Okay, how's your armor? Might be enough to warrant exploiting weakness. Let's take the shot.
Your
Not bad.
stroke of luck.
And give yourself better armor. Or better hiding behind cover. What am I trying to say? And
Stop trying,
All right.
monkey.
target's too far. Whoa, what are you? Little snake guy. First one of those I've ever seen. Jesus. Okay. Okay, and if I do nothing else, then I can do 2
I'll do
bursts. Where are you going, bro?
High momentum.
Woe to you! a disgrace.
Disgrace indeed.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, let's give you better hit chance. Better accuracy. And I'm also going to move maybe the medium on
Isn't
top
this a
of
job
her.
for the serfs?
This guy's kind of coming up on our flank, so...
I'll make it happen.
You call this a strike?
On it.
Linchpin on Argenta. What gave me that extra turn? There's so many like little things that we have that like give us extra turns that sometimes it's hard for me to figure out what caused what.
This is
That will
good as
also
done.
make her hit everything. So let's do that.
Who, if not me?
Good dodge, I guess.
I won't compromise my principles.
Really? Okay. I don't know. Let's see.
Not sanctioned
Damn.
to do this.
Okay, this is all blocking him. Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and do this. And let's get
I won't object to
momentum
it.
up. No, probably could have gotten him in that. That's my bad. Oh, I wanted to walk there. That just lost my turn. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Do I have any AoEs that can get any? No, I just fucked it. Okay. Great. Okay, let's
At
put
your
on that
beck and call.
dueling. Man, that was a bad misclick. What a waste. Let's see. I go in the right spot. No, I want to go there and hit him. I don't think it's gonna let me.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Be gone.
Nah. Okay, you can hit Abelard. Good. Give him a little bit of a top off there. Is Word of the Emperor... There's like 3 stacks on you. I can see that it's on you. I don't know if it's still on other people or if after they did their turn they lost it. I'm
Let's
gonna
see
just
to
pop
it.
that. Oh yeah.
Get me a target. I won't object to it.
High momentum.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
You've unleashed my fury. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
So Cassie's broken. Just absolutely broken.
If I may,
Yep.
Agony. What a
Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got? 2 left? This guy and then another guy who's hiding behind another building, right? Damn, that hurt Earliet. That's an injury. Let's see.
I understand your intent. if it serves your cause.
Does that end turn? Shit, I should have realized that. That was a waste.
Rejoice in battle!
Let me check the hit chance real quick before I decide. Okay, 54 is not terrible. Get that extra damage. I don't think you have anything that can make you more likely to hit right now.
Doubt is for the
86
weak.
now, though.
God for this.
I should have known that I didn't have to worry about her at all, huh?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I mean, nobody's gonna be able to see him.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, she dodged? Nice.
I am ready for whatever comes.
I will not.
How can you not see him? Sightlines piss me off. How was he able to do something to attack them there, and they can't see him? That's frustrating. That's
I'll make it
really
happen.
frustrating.
Your last stroke of luck.
Damn, you get some movement. I like that.
That's not the Seneschal's job. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. At your beck and call.
Everyone, step aside. But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I feel foul breath.
I can't believe that's doing 21 damage there. Whew. Okay. Alright. This might be... yeah, this is armor that she can actually use, and she might be able to get... Depending on what she can get in this level up, she might be able to get the proficiency for this. So that's a medium. That's a light. Splinter rifle, two-handed ranged. It's like a machine gun, sort of. Dodge reduction 30. You lose a little bit of damage, but not much. The range is also just slightly shorter. And look, it has that dark, oh, it's a 2 AP Dark Blight Blast, so it shoots in a line so it can hit multiples. Actually, yeah, that seems kind of cool. Grants the wearer a +5 bonus to persuasion. Whenever the wearer is affected by an ally's ability, they gain +3% dodge until the end of combat. Stacks. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Pile of mutilated bodies with cut tendons and shattered bones. Looks like this warden died before he could even raise his weapon.
I
There's nothing
always
back
keep
behind
my
us.
options open.
Okay. The dead warden is pinned to the ground with the blade of their own broken dagger. It was plunged right under their chin to ensure that the victim slowly choked to death. My God.
I have learned much in my exile.
Also, think
We
you're
are
my
the
best healer
spearhead
right
of the
now?
Imperium. This wound will make a fine scar.
Are you gonna do it? Where is she? Oh, she's right there.
What advice do you seek? Let's patch you up.
Let's
Your
try that again.
technology is limited, but I am grateful.
The governor's body was masterfully disemboweled. His many implants were removed, after which, judging by the amount of blood, the victim lived for a while longer. That was the governor himself, huh? Is that the end of this map? I don't... Oh yeah, and look, there's that athletics jump to jump back down. Miss any loot? Okay. First things first, let's just take a look at some of this stuff. So light with 40, medium 55. Choose a talent. Drukhari weapon proficiency. Oh, can you not? Hold on. Can you only get weapon proficiency? Can you not get armor proficiency? Heavy armor. Eldari weapon. You have that one. So I can't... Oh my gosh, so you can't use that armor at all then, huh? How are we ever gonna get you armor, girl? Huh. Okay. Drukhari equipment. DE Drukhari equipment. Yeah, I don't think that was in the list. Can we preview this? Like, is it going to be somewhere in one of these? Maybe once we get to Exemplar? Not seeing it there. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, what's a guy to do, huh? But we did have this gun. Oh yeah, we need to check that. I mean, should we even keep this? Seems like we'll never be able to use it.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Oh, that was rude. That was rude. I'm upset.
Janus will remain the focus of the Inquisition's scrutiny for a long time to come. What has been happening on the planet is too grave to ignore.
I understand your insinuation, Interrogator. Now let's drop the subject.
Deadly precision.
Is there money to be made?
Probable location, Lepidus Mortis, Last Chance of Cyrene, Litoribum Maledicta. Okay. Let's figure out where we're going, and then I may jump to the bridge, do some inventory, and level ups. Okay, once again, looks like there's no marker. These names don't really roll off the tongue either, so it's hard to like keep them in your head, especially if there's more than once. Last Chance of Cyrene, let's see. Last Chance of Cyrene. Since this is... Okay, way up there. Oh, are they all next to each other? In Lapidus Mortis? Yeah, it's these ones. Okay. Let's see. This connects all the way to Emperor's Palm, but we never connected to this stuff. So if we want to go and visit Kiava, which I still do. What did we connect to Kiava? Telecos Epsilon, huh? Okay. The officers on one of the lower decks stopped providing status reports. 3 days had passed since the box system broadcasted anything other than subdued moans and wet slapping noises. An enforcer squad sent to investigate reported that the denizens of the lower levels had regressed to animals and succumbed to depravity. The connection with the squad was shortly lost. The High Missionary of the Adeptus Ministorum became flush with fury and condemned these as designs of the archenemy. The hotbed of heresy was cleansed with fire and prayer. Took a little bit of damage. There was something about one of the colonies. Foulstone, huh? I think we're about to be at Foulstone, actually, so that's good for once. Let's do just a quick once-over on these. We could probably do something at Vivos at the very least. Okay. Plasteel. We're at 8 right now. Looks like it's our 8 is like second to lowest. Adamantine at 5 is our lowest, but we have several things at 8. So Plasteel isn't a terrible thing to get, but let's check other things first. Okay, reputation is... I always like the reputation ones. Those ones make me pretty happy, if I'm being honest. What is vigilance? Compact weapon in the form of a ring. Melt a scorching area attack. Do you need to be able to use melt weapons? My guess would be no, so... That's cool. Profit factor. Drusians. Okay. I will fear no poison. +5 to carouse for all allies, and +10% toxic damage resistance. It's kind of cool. +5 commerce, and +4% hit chance. So it's choosing one of these two, because they block each other. I mean, honestly, even if it's just a 4% hit chance, that one's just more universally useful. This one's too specific with being carouse, which is something that you sometimes use, and then toxic damage, which is... I mean, it's semi-common, but 4% hit chance is always going to be useful. We're going to do that. Okay, so this is Foulstone, right? Yep. So let's go do that event there, and then we're going to make our way to Kiava. The planetary authorities wish to found a new settlement that would expand their influence on the planet. Okay, just some more efficiency. We just did this one. I wonder if that's a bug. Because, I mean, clearly we chose this one last time. These are both +3, so support construction with resources. I wonder if that was not supposed to happen. Okay, for those of you who don't remember, there is a rumor. I believe that, yep, cash on Kiava Gamma. So that's why I wanted to come here. I should look through some more of those question marks, see if there's other things we need to do. Because they might be on the way to the systems that we need to go to. So it should be on Kiava Gamma somewhere. Do I need to go into the map? I kind of thought it would be a secondary cache somewhere here. It says specifically Kiava, so It shouldn't be in this system, it should be on the planet itself. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go onto the planet and just explore the map, see if we can find it. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, well, we wasted our time. This is where we already found it. This room right here, where we lowered the bridge here, this is it. We already took it, it just didn't clear off of the journal, which means that I just wasted my time finding my way here. It's fine. I'm frustrated because, like, if a lot of stuff is like that, I'm gonna waste a lot of my time trying to clear some of these things out, but it is what it is. Eye of the Magnetic Storm. The Rogue Trader's augurs cannot pierce through the magnetic storm raging above the planet. Only truly powerful sacred technologies can gaze in the eye of the storm. Why don't these tell you what system they're in? Owlcat, come on, you gotta do something about that. The wandering trader calling himself the Pilgrim gave the rogue trader ancient imperial documents as a token of thanks. If the scrolls are to be believed, around 2 centuries ago, at some crossing of paths in the Expanse, an entire imperial world perished. Okay. Treasure in the ocean. Rumors have reached the rogue trader of a Xeno ship that was wrecked in one of the ocean worlds of the Koronus Expanse. Heavenly Chariot. The governor of Amber World has spoken of a heavenly chariot of a certain king of distortion, a local god who deforms the bodies of the people. This chariot is some kind of anomaly manifesting in the system. Rogue Trader's crew discovered a cache on a frozen world filled with suspicious substances. Okay. Owner might come after us, I guess. Burning Worlds. A Kasbalican ship is seeking Burning Worlds and is willing to pay for information on them. Purpose of their search is unknown. Yeah, that was one. I'm assuming that we'll find them in systems with Burning Worlds, but it might be in a certain sequence, and I don't care to venture around in that way, so... The friendly Kasbalican ship that is searching for Burning Worlds and any scraps of information on the same is indicated in which region it can be found in the near future. Which is what? What region? What region? Alright, fine, whatever. Does anybody else read this stuff and find it incredibly useless? It's like, hey, you got a hint about where it was, what region. But it doesn't tell you what region was the... It's fine. It's fine. But seriously, Owlcat, like, fucking figure it out, man. King Killer. Rogue trader by the force of his word, faith, overpower... Alright, fuck rumors. We don't care about rumors anymore. About you. If we find them, we find them. We've been very thorough, but they're not really making it easy for me to go back to the systems we've already explored to find these things, so I'm not going to bother. I will pause for a moment, and we can return... I don't know. I don't even know where I want to go next. I guess we're heading towards the... You know what? We're almost there, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to pause. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't get so annoyed by the little things, but occasionally I do. I don't like my time wasted, you know what I mean? So like when I make my way to Kiava Gamma because a very specific rumor said there was a thing on Kiava Gamma, it's frustrating. Small little bug, right? It's just like one little flag didn't get flagged, so I shouldn't be too upset about it, but it is annoying. It's a little obnoxious, like there's no doubt, but it is what it is. Fire upon it. I keep doing that, thinking that those are connected. Maybe someday I'll actually connect them. It would be convenient. Trust the navigator's talent. Got some insight again. Well done. Always believe in Cassia. Okay. So our goal is to make it to these 3 systems, and they're going to be in one of them. looks like we're kind of hitting a point where we've experienced most of these yellow Immaterium events. Okay, we're gonna turn this one into a yellow. Okay. And now that we're here, let's start visiting some systems. I'm assuming... Can't remember, is this the one that had like the weird like event with like a god with the sun or whatever? Golden Forest of Amberworld look enchanting even from orbit. Yep, that was the one. Okay, so nothing on this one. Let's move to the next one. The warp jump was a success, but the Voxmaster reported the following incident. Beautiful blossoming vines had covered the deck and bulkheads in loading bay 6. 2 workers had bent down to take a better look at the flowers, and the vines had devoured their faces before strangling them. The bay was then sealed and purged. Shouldn't they know better? If something just pops up out of nowhere, like... Don't go near it, bro. Should have known better. That one is on you, my friend. That one's on you. Especially when you, like, people know that they're warp jumping, you know? Oh yeah, there's that thing. Okay, so it must be this third one. Or wait, were we looking for a planet? I don't know. Unclear. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's gonna be on a planet somewhere then, I guess. Oh. Okay, it looks like they've, figured out which system. Last Chance of Cyrene. When did it go from 3 to just that one? Maybe when we entered the system? But you would have thought we would have gotten some kind of indicator, some kind of like message or something. Okay, so it's somewhere in the system, so let's go back. Maybe we're supposed to go to the gate. Let's go to each planet and then the gate. No, it's gonna be the gate, right? We're gonna meet... They wouldn't allow us to meet one of them on one of their planes, right? Like, they're pretty protective of their gates, I would think. Okay, don't really need Promethium. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's this. Bridge, the object is dead ahead. Copy that. Report delayed to officer on duty and pilots. Voxmaster on the line. I'm adding the pilots, senior officers, and Lord Captain. The Xeno artifact is directly ahead. What are your orders? Any changes? Requesting auger relay data, awaiting response. Urgent report from the engine seers and the auger deck. Detecting an energy spike of an unknown nature. Cogitator network overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Confirming visual changes. The gate. What is that? Lord Captain, we are detecting activity near the object. Observations indicate that the signatures are very similar to ships, Lord Captain. Xeno ships. Okay. Battle stations, everybody. Prepare for maneuvering. Shields to max, engines to max. Fire on the enemy on my mark only. Wait, what is that? Lord Captain, alert, another Xeno ship inbound. Must be a boarding party? What? Where did it come from? It was hiding nearby. It closed in undetected until we were distracted by the construct. It's right by us. It's aiming for the engine module. Lord Captain, emergency. Confirming contact with the enemy ship in the engine area. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be good. Oh dear.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Oh, ship battle, okay. Okay. Little escort.
Let the void sort them out.
Okay. Harder to hit, no doubt.
Coordinates set.
It's only 3 ships, huh? Okay. That's a good hit. Less good hit. Okay. Let's... We're gonna bump forward. %'s real bad. But hey, we still got him. Damn, that's still close enough to take explosion damage? That sucks. Alright, this one has a really good range, so let's see what we can do with that. These are the really maneuverable guys, right? So like, they're probably going to be able to turn around.
Prepare for acceleration.
I don't know. The way this is going, he's probably going to be able to circle around and get the back. Probably should have done the back, but it is what it is. Not bad, my friend. Oh, more coming in. Fair enough. This should be the end of you.
Launch batteries. Volley. With the force of a supernova.
Not bad. And let's hope. That's the stuff. That's injured. If I can reach you. Yep. I'm gonna switch to this side. Finish him off. Okay, that's what I thought. Be more.
Launch batteries. Volley.
Ooh, that was almost one shot. We love to see it.
With the force of a supernova.
Victory is ours.
We're getting level ups for our ship like crazy now. This is great. Okay, we... 10% more scrap. Yeah, I kind of like that one. We're not hampered as much when we have to restart our shields. Okay, these upgrades are starting to get expensive, huh? Lord Captain, we have dealt with the void ships of these beasts. But a Xenos boarding party has landed on the ship. They are advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They are asking for reinforcements. If we do not help with this filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. Okay, we're going in. Still sad I couldn't get Drukhari armor for Yet.
You make my soul uneasy, Seer of Shael. Is it your third eye? Or is it something else? Whatever it is, do not come any closer.
It's nice to see them get along so well.
I will say the same to you. The glare of your soul dazzles my sight. To the point of pain, to the point of tears. We should keep our distance.
Okay. They're not gonna be becoming close friends anytime soon, it seems like. Alright, maybe off screen what I'll do is figure out what I'm gonna do with my main group, my main party for level ups. And just have it pre-planned for everybody so that we don't have to wade through all of the stuff again. Because you guys know how fast I am at level ups, which is, to say, not fast at all. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, The Blue Electric Cat, Emily Kuzanoa, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.